I guess it was Friday. We were talking about Biggie. He revealed to us where he was going on vacation. The big reveal was made. Yeah. We used to do this with Chris Demm when he would go to Iceland and Sri Lanka or wherever he was going, China.
Is this a done deal, going to the Tennessee?
Nashville.
Yeah, I will be going.
Okay.
I mean, friends are still lining up, but I will be going. My family is, as I've said, made sure I'm going somewhere else for vacation.
Can't go to Florida nor any of the surrounding states. Tennessee was as close as he could get to Florida, and so that's where he's going. Going to Nashville to meet some friends in July. And we said it would be really hot, and they're going to be walking from bar to bar, you know, the Bluebird Cafe,
right,
all that kind of thing.
Rhyming.
And we suggested maybe a scooter or a hover round for Biggie, and made some sport. Yeah. And now Biggie came in today and said, you know, that really hurt, especially because over the weekend he was working pizza.
Some guy came in and said, oh, you are up and moving. You are walking.
Now,
implying that he thought I'd be in a hover round. One, it's hard to run a register with a hover round.
That's right.
Some do it.
Two, the words hurt.
But think of the opportunities of zipping those things out to the customers in their cars.
I mean, we thought of an endorsement opportunity, you know.
But played that commercial with the old ladies who died at the Grand Canyon.
Bernice and I can't remember Bernice's friend.
Bernice and Joy.
No one ever came and got them.
They did. That's true.
Which is what I'm worried about happening in the streets of Nashville.
That's an old commercial.
It is.
My battery died.
They're long dead, but they did make it to the Grand Canyon on a mobilized device, scooter type thing called a hover round.
Hey, Bernice and Joy, tell everyone which power wheelchair got you to the Grand Canyon.
Now I'm free to see the world.
and now with these two gone, isn't there an opportunity?
Well, and you tell you what hurts too is because I always say I'm still mobile, and Chris Demm or Dave go, "Are you?" Dave, who's seen me mobile more than Chris Demm.
Yeah.
So that really hurts.
Yeah, I know it does. And
are you?
Words hit like a fist. Words are not just words, you know.
So now I'm
but no one's mobile during the pandemic. Nobody went anywhere.
No, True. But I will. So I'm recommitted to our 1,000-pound weight loss challenge.
Me too.
After this weekend.
Me too.
Oh, you're still happy with your numbers? Not that you can change them.
We are.
Yeah, I mean, my numbers are locked in, but I'm now I have a goal. My short-term goal is to lose weight before Nashville. So I can send you video of my legs working. Look, I'm up and moving.
There he goes.
Okay.
He's free to see the world.
It's good going.
So I guess I should say thank you for the motivation.
That's right. That's right. It's motivating for sure.
Like, you know what? That worked with Michael Jordan. Look at how his anger and hate fueled him.
Cut from the basketball high school team, and we were saying that. Well, here's what triggered an old memory for me. We were talking about that, and there's a guy that we hired here years ago. I think I told you this. It was way before your time, Biggie, and This is back when we used to put up pictures of new employees.
That's right. So you could introduce yourself.
Correct. And so he had like an 8x10 of him on every bulletin board in the place, next to every bathroom. Chris Demm always called them toilet memos. Yep. We've just hired so-and-so, or we've just...
That's also where the fire. When you got let go, that's where the memo would go.
We wish them well. And so there's...
The shorter the memo, the nastier the break.
God, one poor girl was like a fortune cookie.
Yeah. You get a sentence.
This was her last day.
Didn't even wish her well.
Oh, no wishing.
No.
This was her last day.
I mean, the thumbtack really almost was bigger than the note.
Yep.
Tina's no longer with us.
That's it. ...
She
gone. Chris Demm called it a toilet memo, and it was. Well, this guy was hired, and they had a big 8x10 glossy of him, and I remember it was nothing but face, and his face was really big. And he was holding up a kitten right next to it, so strangely.
Yeah, like a weird sort of glamour shot.
Yeah, it was really odd. And I immediately thought, man, that is one ugly guy and a goofy guy.
Look at that face.
Look at that face. And I bet 10 people came up to me over the next few days before he even started and said, have you seen the new guy's photo? He looks exactly like you. To me.
Man.
You're like, I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a dig.
They say you two could be twins. And all I thought the whole time was, man,
Do I look like that?
what an ugly face. Face for radio. What a mug this guy's got. Yeah. And I mean,
people were bringing you stuffed kittens.
Oh, yeah.
to hold up next to your head.
Saying, you guys are like twins, like long lost brothers. I said, what? What? He's holding up a kitten.
I remember.
That little white kitten, like coming at you.
30-year-old man.
Yes. What is he doing here?
Single.
Yeah. Single, 30.
Holding up a cat.
Exactly.
His exit memo was much shorter.
It was. We didn't wish him well either.
He gone.
I remember how he found out he was leaving. He said, "Why is my picture not on the website anymore?" They said, "We have to talk."
It's happened a few times in radio.
Yeah. Like, my information is now done.
I went to
bio's
check
not
my
on the
email
website.
and it says, "Oh, you don't have an email anymore." What?
Yeah, we fired you 2 weeks ago. We just haven't told you yet. You've been working for free for the past 2 weeks. Let's talk about Tawny Kitaen. No word yet on cause of death. She was 59. She had some substance abuse issues through the years, but nobody is saying that that's what caused it. She was also in the movie Witchboard in 1986.
I saw a few friends post on social media that it may be one of the worst movies ever made.
Is that right?
I've not seen it. I've never heard of it.
I hadn't either.
No.
What do you think is what she's most known for? I think the videos.
I think music videos.
Yeah, that's what
Well,
people
it's
talk
that
about.
and Bachelor Party. I mean, if 80s pop culture didn't get much bigger than that.
But I think people talk more about the videos with her than the movie Bachelor Party. I mean, it's a hit, Bachelor Party was, but the Whitesnake videos is like, she's the girl on the car. Right?
They need more coverage there. A lot of people didn't watch Bachelor Party.
Yeah, that's true.
The who was it? Was it Nicolette Sheridan that was supposed to be in the video? We've asked this on Put Up or Shut Up before, and I just read it.
I don't know.
I think it was Nicolette Sheridan was supposed to be in the Whitesnake video, and the night before they were going to shoot it, the folks from whoever she was dating Coverdale, David Coverdale. They go over to the director's house for dinner, and he had not met Tawny Kitaen. And when they opened the door, he said, "You're it. We're not going to have Nicolette Sheridan. You're the look I want." So they called her and said, "You're out." And the next day, they shot the video with her in it. Isn't that something? From nowhere. If they hadn't gone to that dinner, she wouldn't have been in it.
Did they just date or did they get married?
They married for 2 tumultuous years.
Yeah. That's exactly right. Married in 89, only lasted 2 years. She went. Now, this is also what I remember her for, just not that long ago. She married Chuck Finley, who played baseball. They were married 5 years, had 2 daughters, but the end of the relationship was horrible.
Ugly.
But apparently they reconciled.
Did they?
Yeah, because
later?
I think they sort of co-parented their girls.
Well, that's good.
At least from what I read over the weekend.
Finley claimed that she repeatedly kicked him in the face with high-heeled shoes, and she was charged with domestic violence. She kept kicking him, and so finally...
Behind the wheel of a car.
Yes. Almost wrecked, didn't he? And they split over after that, of course. And then I'm glad to hear they sort of worked it out there.
Yeah, I believe they did.
Yeah, that's good.
But a brief career for her, yeah?
Not that much.
I mean, the movie, a few videos.
Yeah.
You'll appreciate this. She was in a Rat video earlier, like in 85? I
don't remember what that was.
She was on the cover of the Rat album, right?
On the cover of 2 Rat albums, and she dated one of the guitar player in Rat before she met the Whitesnake dude.
That's right. I just read it. Robin Crosby is his name. They dated. And then she's on the cover of 2, and one of them is called Out of the Cellar, which was their breakout.
Yeah, I think the first one might just be her legs, but Out of the Cellar, that's her.
And she's on, is it 3 Whitesnake videos?
3 or 4.
Here I Go Again, Still of the Night, and Is This Love?
Still of the Night is my jam.
Is that right?
That's my jam.
I don't really. Jenny, you're talking about Tawny Kitaen, who died on Friday at the age of 59. Go ahead.
Hey, guys, P1.
Thank you.
Thanks. I just remembered she was on a Seinfeld episode also. Do you guys remember that?
Yes.
The Nose Job episode.
That's the one. Is she on the nose job? Is she the one that like makes Jerry have a between his brain and his penis? Like which one?
Maybe.
I think that's what it was. Yeah.
That was it. Yeah.
Like they're playing chess.
Yeah.
Because she's so dumb. The brain is like, how can you be with her? But she's so hot.
That's right.
His penis is going, oh yeah.
Yeah, and she was in the new WKRP, which I never watched.
Thank you, Jenny. Oh, was she like a regular on the new WKRP?
I think. I don't know.
I didn't watch that on. I didn't watch that either.
I don't know, but she was the nighttime DJ.
Thank you very much.
That.
Thanks, Jenny. Appreciate it. Well, may she rest.
Yes.
We have a tribute, Put Up or Shut Up rock and roll trivia question in about 3.5 weeks for Tawny Kitaen. I'm ahead. I'm written ahead.
Wow, you are booked.
Is that in this month or next month? That's next month.
Get ready to mark that down. Make sure I get a clip of Here I Go Again.
You got it.
I mentioned this kid, my nephew, Will, who told me, Dave, you'll listen to what he did. This hurt. You talking about words hurting like a fist. We had a family function on Saturday. Beautiful day.
That was a perfect day Saturday.
Gorgeous. Outside, catered, and I had my dessert tray filled.
Yes.
And this little 9-year-old, my nephew Will, said, well, you certainly have a sweet tooth, don't you?
Sounds like something your grandma would say.
Exactly. I said, you're 9. Get away from me. Well, later, this is the second time I've done this now. Later, and they were staying with us for the weekend. Now, they live in Charleston, but they were staying with us for the weekend. They went back to our house. Right at the end of this gathering, Will and some other kids are playing football. And he falls, and he comes up, and he says, oh, my wrist, my arm, it's really hurting. No noticeable, nothing.
No
real,
redness?
No redness. And he couldn't really tell us how it happened. And so I said, he came to me. I guess his parents were inside getting a drink or something. And I said, I think you're fine. Get back out there, And we got in the car, and he was still complaining. And I said, I think he's fine. I looked at his arm. They were like, yeah, you're fine. Come on, champ. And they gave him a little, pat on the head. And we went on back. And, by the time we got home, he went up to his room. And I was saying to my kids, like, what a wimp, Clearly he's fine. He's no problem at all. Well, the next morning I got up, and they had been to the emergency room. Broke it in 2 places.
Broke?
2 places.
2 places.
The ulna and the radius. Both.
Oh.
Showed me the x-ray.
Classic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Showed me the x-ray. Like, oh, God.
Last time you'll talk about my sweet tooth.
I could have gotten you help yesterday.
That's right. Now we're even.
Could have helped you Saturday, and today's Sunday. That's too bad, isn't it, kid?
Guess you're not talking about my sweet tooth anymore.
I know what we learned about talking to adults.
You respect your elders now.
Apparently he was.
Yeah, I knew it was broke.
So he gets a cast and everything?
Yeah.
Damn.
They put him on a temporary one, and then they went on back to South Carolina, and he'll get his real one today for like a month. He's got
I'll be.
What did he hit? A kid's head?
Well, see, that's the thing. Apparently, there were some kids and adults were playing, and he said one of the adults was roughhousing with him. So when they got to the emergency room, now, I didn't go to the emergency room. His father took him to the emergency room, his mom and dad. And the doctor said, what happened? And he said, well, a grown-up that I don't know threw me on the ground. And the doctor looked at the mother and father and said,
scribbled furiously.
Yeah.
He said, I'd like to talk to you alone for a moment.
Yeah. Now, by law, we have to report these to.
We have to call
Was
social
there
services.
I know.
alcohol at this family event?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's any family event we're at now, there's alcohol at the event. And nobody really knows exactly who threw him down.
Well, what were there strangers there?
No, but strangers to him because it was people came in from everywhere.
Okay.
And he's 9. He sees them. I mean, some of these he had not even seen. It was a big, huge family, all from all over. Even some of them I hadn't seen in years. And so he's like, I don't know who it was, but he threw me to the ground, and it's a guy I don't know. And they all looked
The SS.
the doctor.